Hello, everyone. This is Adam Meister, the Bitcoin Meister, the Disrupt Meister. Welcome to Today in Bitcoin. Today is June the 6th, 2017. This is home of long-term cryptocurrency thinking. Golden hold. Be in motion. This is simply the best Bitcoin channel out there. I know it is. I love it here. All right. So Bitcoin hit $2,900 today, but the price dropped by 300 at one point and then came back up again to the 2,800s. Get used to it, people. All cryptocurrencies dropped today. It was a wild ride for a bit, and if you weren't paying attention, you probably didn't even notice it. I get my price, by the way, from Gemini.com. I feel that's the best place to get a price. It's a big exchange in the United States. That's where I quote my Bitcoin prices from. Hey, look at the shirt, Bitcoin shirt, cryptohwwallet.com. Link is below if you want to get your Trezor, your Ledger Nano. You want to be safe during all this craziness of August, and you just want to golden hold it, baby. Hold on to that Bitcoin. No need to do crazy things with it like many people do, unfortunately. So links below if you want a good storage device. And you can use your fiat to buy it at a Crypto HW wallet, or you can just buy it from my Trezor link too. Hey, follow me at Twitter at TechBalt, TECHBALT. That's been growing a lot lately. Pound that like button if you are up at 11:30 p.m. in the East Coast, and it's morning here in Cyprus. I think it is, at least. My sleep pattern is whoa out there, baby. And as you can see at the beginning of the show, I'm like fixing my hair still. Who knows what time it is? This is fun stuff here, real stuff. All right, and remember, people, I've been getting a lot of clients lately for my services. You will be very happy after an hour session with Adam Meister talking about Bitcoin, cryptocurrency, setting up your Trezor. Email me at adam@trezorhelp.com. That is below. You can also email my intern, clark@disruptmeister.com, if that's easier for you to remember. Also, I have a coordinator for my trip to Melbourne. I'm not Melbourne, excuse me. How could I? Brisbane, Australia. I will be in Brisbane from July 17th to the 31st. We're going to have some sort of event. There's a guy, Tom. Email tom@disruptmeister.com. He lives in Brisbane. He's going to be coordinating the event that we're going to try to put on there and forward emails to me. I mean, there have been a lot of people from Brisbane contacting me who want to have an event, have a Bitcoin event, and have me be at it, and all of us meet each other, and just, it's going to be awesome. Now, of course, I'm available for one-on-one sessions there also. You can email me about that. One-on-one sessions, obviously, you'll have to pay the going rate for that. But hey, man, I've got one of those going on in Hong Kong also. People want to meet me in person. That's awesome. But if we have an event, that'll be a more informal gathering. Then we'll all meet each other. It's going to be awesome. I'm really looking forward to this. Anyway, and that is that's going to be what, July 17th to the 31st, so less than 2 months. Wow. I will be in Brisbane. I'm really looking forward to Brisbane, as you can tell. I'm pumped. So, but 2 months is a long time in Bitcoin. So, and obviously August 1st is a big date, and we're going to get to that in a second. That's the day of the possible SegWit, Bit 148, all that craziness you keep hearing about, the tech people keep talking about that you're confused about. But 2 months in the other direction, in the past, there have been so many newbies that have joined, and a lot of people, and I welcome them. I want them to pound that like button right now. But I get a lot of us out there, Tone also, we get a lot of the same questions over and over and over again. This is a lot of new people that don't watch these videos. So again, I encourage you to watch these videos, go into my archives, maybe your question's already answered, but it can be very frustrating at times. I'm repeating myself like 5 different times. It's frustrating, and a lot of the content creators are going through this. But how many times can I say, I don't talk about that joke of a web bot here. I mean, but yet I still get asked about it because people aren't familiar with my stand. I mean, against doom porn like that. But the cool thing about that, this is an ever-changing space, is that there's so many people out there who do not even know who the king of the trolls is, and that he was once a good person for Bitcoin. They don't know who. I don't say his name, obviously. I'm not going to say his name. But people have short memories in cryptocurrency. You got to keep that in mind. Even the people who've been here for a long time forget stuff. But there's just people who haven't been here very long. So if you have a long memory, if a person has a long memory, they tend to be a long-term thinker also. So stick with those people. I am a long-term thinker. I've got a long memory too. I can guarantee you that. So the people who say crazy things to me, by the way, who send insults to me, I remember who you are, and I don't worry. Anyway, so I do want to say I'm loyal to my people too. There's a guy out there who I re-steamed some of his stuff. He followed my instructions to join Steam, so I did that, and he's doing great. So check out my Steemit page. I should have said Steemit. You can see I've been supporting some people, re-steaming lately. It's been helping them a lot. Steemit is cool if you're new to it. It's a way to get free Bitcoin. That's what it is for me. I have done well getting Bitcoin. You earn Steam, then you buy Bitcoin with it. Never buy Steam. Never buy Steam. I know it's up to $2.50. I want to remind people again, I am not endorsing Steam as a cryptocurrency, not at all. I like Steemit, and it's a great way to get Bitcoin. It's getting people into the cryptocurrency space. And yes, I will re-steam worthy, non-doom porn people. Again, some people have contacted me, and then I look into them, and I say they're doom porners. I'm not helping you out if you're a doom porner, okay? If you're into crazy conspiracies, see ya. Yeah, you're not getting my help. And so that's another reason to be a logical thinking person. If you actually want to deal with logical people who are long-term thinkers and want to actually improve yourself, then get off doom porn addiction. And I can help you get off that addiction. So yeah, check out the Steemit link below. It's in the notes section, and I'll always check out the notes section below, people, before you ask me a question. And also try to watch my video before you ask me a question about the video. There are a lot of people who will ask me questions about the video before they actually watch my video. It's quite insulting, actually. So take some time to watch the video before you ask a question about it. All right, so yes, Steam is at $2.50. And it's an insult to your intelligence when you ask a question. You look like a complete moron when you ask a question about a video before you even watch it. So pound that like button if you like the Meister Straight Talk. So $2.50 Steam. Whoa! And I had actually mentioned in a previous video that it was probably going to get pumped up from $1 pretty soon because of all the irrational people out there buying it. And I see on Steam that people are bragging about buying it. I'm sure, oh yeah, they think they're doing great. They paid $150, now it's $250. You have no idea when it's going to crash again. But I did mention in a previous video that hey, it has a good chance to go up to $5 because of people being frustrated with the YouTube demonetization and superstars, internet superstars joining Steemit, like Andy Hoffman. And that's great that Andy has joined it. But so yeah, take advantage now. Sell your $2.50 Steam and your overpriced Steam back dollars, which are now $2, over $2. Keep earning them on Steemit, keep selling them, and keep getting your Bitcoin for free. I can't complain. So yeah, what's this? $100 billion market cap for all of the cryptocurrencies combined. We hit that today. I think we're still at that. It went below that. There actually is a guy on Steemit that I retweeted. His link is linked to below. Blake James. Thanks for writing something about that, dude. But yeah, that's a milestone, and the mainstream media is covering it. Hey, by the way, and I say this all the time too, I'm gonna have to remind everyone, I can't see the chat well when I do these things, but I do see your pictures, and actually look at that. Full-Time Geek is in there. He is a great Steemit guy. He must be going wild because he's got a stash of Steam. Again, I have told him quite a few times, take care of your family. You got to take some of your profit off the table now, dude. It's all but your wallet is public. when you join Steemit. So everyone can see how much Steem I have. Everyone can see that Full-Time Geek has an incredible amount of Steem. So I'm not saying anything that's secretive here. I think many people will agree that he should take some of his profit right now, take care of his family, because he's got a lot of Steem. So yeah, $100 billion market cap for the cryptocurrencies out there. It's making some mainstream media. It's getting some people interested. But again, we could have a $200 drop in Bitcoin again any second. You got to get used to this bumpy road. And I think I've said that many, many times. But in the chat, no, I can't see who's in the chat now. So don't ask questions during the chat. I've said it 50 times. I'll have to say it 50 more times. Don't ask me questions during the chat. I'm not going to, if you want to ask me questions, again, you email me at anotrezorhelp.com. You send me a tip. You pay me. This is a business here. And hey, I'm doing pretty well at the business. I love it. And again, these consultations that I do, people are having a great time. They're making Bitcoin afterwards due to my advice, and just buy and hold. It's that simple. But we can talk about anything when we do a consultation here. So pound that like button. And Jimmy Song, I mentioned him a lot. I got to get him on the show. He is a smart technical mind. He's been talking about the bit 148, which is quite a complicated thing. But he says things like, yeah, I sold some and then I bought it back. Dude, this is not a game. And when you're a person like that, high profile like that, and you say something like that, it's not a good idea. And then he'll say he supports buy and hold also, but yet he'll, if it goes up to 2,800, he'll sell and then he'll buy back for cheap. You can't time it, okay? Not even a genius like Jimmy Song can time it. I didn't like when Jimmy said that, so I'm not calling him out, but I'm just saying, but gold and hold, people, buy and hold. Even if Jimmy Song says he did X, Y, and Z, who knows what he might have only sold $100 worth and bought it back or something. Some people only have $100 worth of Bitcoin, and they can't play games like that with it. Okay, it isn't about flipping it and getting a $10 profit here and there, because you're going to end up losing. 95% of traders end up losing. Andy Hoffman is going to be on Greg Hunter. He has already taped the show. He's going to be on Greg Hunter soon. I have heard it is great. I link to Andy Hoffman's new Steemit Ask Me Anything below. Not Ask Me Anything, his introductory post. Upvote it. Follow Andy Hoffman on Steemit. I link to his new Miles Franklin post. He obviously works for Miles Franklin Precious Metals. He's a big gold guy, silver guy. But Andy Hoffman is a Bitcoin guy also. That's the way I think of him. The biggest gold name in cryptocurrency is Andy Hoffman. He was the first major name willing to give Bitcoin a chance in the space that he is in. Much respect to Andy Hoffman, always willing to evolve and learn. And he's great. And he's a great interview. He's been on my show 3 different times. He'll be back on again, guys. Don't worry about it. Soon enough. When I'm back in the U.S., we'll try to set something up. I might not have time, though. I'm only going to be in the U.S. for 2 weeks, starting June the 15th until the 30th when I go to Hong Kong. So Monero is up. I don't know why Monero is up, but Monero is doing well. Oh, great. Monero is one of my top tier altcoins, I guess, that I talk about sometimes. And I've actually made good predictions about in the past. If you've been around for a while, you can remember the days when it was $1.50, and I said nice things about it, and it did great. Whatever. So Lauren Southern, who's a big time, conservative Canadian YouTube woman who's good looking, and that's one of the reasons she's popular. Bottom line, she's a smart woman too. But if she wasn't hot, she probably would not be as popular as she is. There's no doubt about it. I bet she admits that even. She talked about Monero and cryptocurrency, Bitcoin and Ethereum in her latest in a video, and I linked to it below. Again, it's maybe Monero's up because Lauren Southern mentioned it. No, probably not. John Light has a great article about SegWit, user-activated soft fork, bit 148. The reason I like it a lot is because he gives templates that you can just copy. You can email your exchange and other important entities out there and tell them why to support bit 148, SegWit, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. Again, and I think that's what people should be doing here. They shouldn't be worrying and try to learn every single bit of minutia behind this technical stuff and like stopping their lives because of this and becoming obsessed because of it. No, he says boycott any economic nodes that are not enforcing BIP 148 after August 1st, okay? Only do business with economic nodes listed as ready on uasf.co. Okay, it's that simple, people. Don't worry about it. Wait till August the 1st, see what's going on there. Let's talk about it calmly for now and use it as leverage over the miners, okay? But there's only so much we can do. We can't obsess over it. And technically, most people, it just puts them to sleep. And hey, you can't blame them. So and I believe that all of this is going to lead to a major hoarding of Bitcoin this summer. I have talked about it. We're going to be involved in the hoarding, and that is going to be a leverage too on the miners. That as people start hoarding, the price is going to go up. They're going to know that they got to get this SegWit thing going to even make more money and to get the economy going again. Because people are not going to want to do anything with their Bitcoin during this August 1st period beforehand. Hey man, get ready for the hoarding. It's going to be good for us golden holders, buy-in holders, and people who aren't obsessing their life away worrying about this August 1st thing. Pound that like button if you're a non-technical person. And clearly, if we hit $3,000, and it looks like, I didn't think we could hit $3,000. Maybe we're not going to hit $3,000 soon, but as I thought of, because I keep hearing about this uncertainty out there, but I'm living in our little, very knowledgeable bubble here. And what the market is telling me here, and what I am hearing from my golden holders out there who want consultations, who are new to the space, is they have no clue about the technology or the SegWit, and they don't care. They don't want to know about it. They don't care about it. And so people are going to keep buying this Bitcoin as is. You can try to FUD them out if you're some, I don't know who you are that would want to do such a thing. Be my guest. Waste your time. Don't be productive with your lives. Try to scare people. But the productive people, remember, hold on, be a saver. That's what Bitcoin is about. And all these savers out there who are joining the Bitcoin team don't care about this technical mumbo jumbo. And they have confidence everything is going to be all right. I have confidence everything is going to be all right. And hey, if you want to make a difference, email people, follow that template of John Light, read his article. It's great. But don't obsess, because it's 2 months to go here. That is a long time in Bitcoin. A lot can happen. A lot will happen. Let's just have leverage over these miners. All right. So there's a funny guy, the New York Bitcoin dude. I linked to his video below. Anyway, it was a funny video. He mentioned me in a video. Hey, yeah, and if you're an Ethereum fan, I will take your Ethereum also for a consultation. You can pay me in Ethereum. That's fine. A couple people have actually done that, different combinations of that. So yeah, I think I actually covered what I'm about to write here. Yeah, the technical stuff is putting people to sleep. It's simple. Just we have to avoid 2 Bitcoin. All right, and we're gonna. Everyone's trying their best to avoid 2 Bitcoin. That's on the good guy team here. All right, and SegWit is the best answer out there. It is. So we're not going to get into arguments about it. We're not going to waste our time about that. We're not going to make doom porn lies about that. And don't try to FUD about that. If you try to FUD about that stuff, I'm boycotting you. I mean, I don't want to associate with people who are going to waste time and FUD. And this is a great time to be a marketing person in Bitcoin, by the way, because while all these people are FUDding and worrying and getting into technical mumbo jumbo, people want to hear marketing people. People want to hear people like me that are like, hey, golden hold. Here's some simple, this is what's going on in the Bitcoin world. I'm not talking technical mumbo jumbo here, putting you to sleep. We have to, and some people aren't going to like this, but we have to be like the Dash ambassadors here, the marketing people in Bitcoin. Let's be like these Dash people and market our Bitcoin out there to the world. This is our chance, because there's a lack of marketing here. While everybody is, certain people are worrying about technical stuff and putting people to sleep. This is our chance to be really productive here. And so worrying is a productivity killer. You want to be productive. You want to be a productive person. And to be honest, I think Tone Vays is getting way too into this. He's going to kill some of his productivity here. Some of the approach that he's taking. It's constructive criticism. Tones of we're men. We're friends. We can constructively criticize each other. And I think he's getting way too into this technical stuff on the other side. Some people like it, whatever, but he's going to kill his productivity here. He's a great consultant too. So he should be just trying to, talk about help people out, learn about Bitcoin, learn about technical analysis of the charts and everything. Instead, he is talking about the minutia of Bit 148 and stuff. And hey, to each his own. But worrying about this stuff is a productivity killer. Be productive, people. Have a strong hand. Have a strong hand in all this. Don't be scared off by some of this technical mumbo jumbo stuff and be like, I have no idea what's going on. I got to panic. I got to sell my Bitcoin. Dude, you're going to end up really regretting it. Pound that like button. Finally, Vinny Lingham has a new article that he wrote out there. I linked to it below. Not the vanity headline is not the goal. Introducing the civic token sale. So he talks about these vanity headlines, which is something that I have gotten into. Vanity metrics. People just like to have these. They're really meaningless headlines and numbers just to get people to blindly support them and to hype them up. And he talks. His ICO is going to be fair, he says, and he gives some legitimate reasons. And the man is smart. Read his stuff. Read his article. You might think a little bit differently of what's going on in the space. We have 116 live viewers here. Pound that like button. Remember, Bitcoin is your savings account. It is a new fangled savings account. Treat it that way. Learn about savings. Learn about thrift again. It has been lost in the Western world. I'm Adam Meister, the Bitcoin Meister, the Disrupt Meister. Remember, subscribe to this channel, like this video, share this video. Do check out the notes section below. I do post a new video here every day. You can email me at adam@tresorhelp.com. And if you're going to be in Brisbane, email my Brisbane contact. It's tom@disruptmeister.com. I will talk to you guys soon.